Notice writing. In this module, you will learn to draft notices to be displayed publicly. A notice is a publicly displayed written or printed information of something about to happen or that has happened. It is a kind of information meant for others to know and follow. A notice is always brief and to the point. Notices can be of different types depending on the group they target. The following are some common types of notices: lost or found, meetings, cultural and academic activities, sports, excursions and fetes. Here are some points to remember while drafting notices. The language of a notice should be impersonal. It should be written in the third person. First and second person pronouns like I and you should never be used. The notice must be put in a box. It must contain complete information. The purpose of the notice must be made very clear. Date of writing the notice must be mentioned. It should carry all necessary information, example for a meeting, the time, venue, date and agenda. It must have a signature and the designation of the signatory. Now let's see the format of the notice. On the top, write the name of the institution or organization here. Next, write the date here. Then write the word notice in capital letters here. Write the heading here. Then give here the contents of the notice. Finally, at the lower left corner, write first the signature of the person issuing the notice, then the name of the person writing the notice in block letters, finally the designation of the person issuing the notice. Also remember that all this will be in a box. Let's study a sample notice to understand it better. You are Rahul or Ruhi, the secretary of the cultural club of your school. The school is celebrating its annual day on the 25th of February. Draft a notice to be put up on the notice board of your school, informing the badge holders and house captains of a meeting you are going to conduct to take decisions on some important matters regarding the conduct of the program. The notice should not exceed 50 words. Name of the institute: Delhi Public School, New Delhi. Date: 4th February 2017. Notice in capitals. Notice. Heading: Annual Day Celebration. Followed by the body of the message. Our school is celebrating its annual day on the 25th of February, that is, the date of the event. A meeting of the badge holders and house captains, that is, who to attend, will be held on the 15th of February, that is, date of meeting of the office bearers, in the school hall, that is, place of meeting, after the school hours, to discuss important matters regarding the conduct of the program of the annual day. Rahul or Ruhi, Secretary, Cultural Club, that is, name and designation. Now let us see some notices for a better understanding. Anil Dhawan of class 10A has lost his gold chain somewhere in the school premises. Besides being valuable, the chain has an emotional value for him. He puts up a notice on the school notice board promising a good reward for the finder. Write this notice in your answer book using not more than 50 words. Try to make this notice catch readers' attention. Let us look at the answer now. XYZ School, New Delhi, 4th February 2000. Notice: gold chain lost. While playing in the school ground during the recess period, I dropped my gold chain somewhere. Besides being valuable, the chain has a great emotional value for me. The finder is requested to return it to me or deposit it with the school office. A good cash reward is promised. Anil Dhawan, 10A. You are Rohit or Rashi. As the secretary of the cultural club of your school, you have organized a cultural evening as a Thanksgiving program on the last day of your school. Write a notice for your school notice board giving necessary information about this event in not more than 50 words. Let us look at the answer now. SAN Public School, Deshpur, 1st October 2000. Notice: Thanksgiving Program. The cultural club of our school is holding a Thanksgiving program on the excellent performance of the club during the year. The program will be held on Saturday, the 7th of October, the last day of the school before the autumn break. All are cordially invited to attend the function in the school hall. The function will begin at 8 p.m. in the evening. Rohit, Secretary, Cultural Club. Let's practice. You are Rahul or Rashmi. As the president of the literary club of your school, you have organized an inter-school debate competition on the occasion of the Silver Jubilee celebration of your school. Write a notice in about 50 words informing the students of your school about the competition. Let's recap. A notice is a publicly displayed written or printed information of something about to happen or that has happened. It is a kind of information meant for others to know and follow. The language of a notice should be impersonal. It should be written in the third person. First and second person pronouns like I and you should never be used. The notice must be put in a box. It must contain complete information. The purpose of the notice must be made very clear. Date of writing the notice must be mentioned. It should carry all necessary information, example, for a meeting, the time, venue, date, and agenda. It must have a signature and the designation of the signatory.